my lovelies, Sophia here. Welcome to my channel, Sophia Psychic Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is for your love life for the month of May 2022. Don't forget that I do the free love reading giveaway, which I will be drawing on the 1st of June 2022. So we have the three piles, green, yellow and pink, and the timestamps are in the description box below the video. For my lovelies who chose the green bird, number 1, let's have a look at your reading for today, or for the month, sorry. Okay. So the first main sort of things for you before I pull out some other cards. Now you may be thinking very hard about somebody. They may be thinking about you. Well, if you're thinking about somebody, they're thinking about you anyway. The way that they're thinking about you depends on the way that you're thinking about them. A lot of people ask me, does my person still think about me? Well, if you're thinking about them, then yes, they are. But if you're thinking from a negative point of view, or, you know, an old story, then they're feeling that energy. We're all connected by energy. Okay, so if it isn't a very loving energy, then they're not probably feeling much love for you. So either you thinking about someone, them thinking about you. We have movement here. So this signifies to me that during May, there should be some kind of movement for you. And we have a movement card here as well. And the wish fulfilled card. So for those of you who are wanting an ex back, or a particular person, or you're wanting things to improve in your love life with your current partner, or you're wanting love, there's definitely movement of some kind here and you getting your wish fulfilled. You may feel a little bit frustrated and not be seeing any movement at the moment. Okay, there's a new start, a new beginning, but she's not really noticing. She has her back turned on it, and here feeling sort of frustrated. Well, when's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? So Spirit is saying, if you're in that energy, then try to shift from that energy and try and stay in the energy of, yes, I know it's a done deal. My heart's telling me, you know, I don't care what my head's telling me. That's just my ego. But my heart is telling me that, you know, what I want, I can have. I feel it. Okay, it's a done deal. So let's pull in some more cards for the month of May. Yeah, try not to let your, two things Spirit is saying here. Try not to let your emotions be all over the place. Try and keep a balanced, stable energy. But also it's going to be really emotional in a happy way when you get what you want. When you see the movement that you want. Yeah, and here, you know, somebody offering you the love that you're wanting here. You may be brokenhearted, okay? You may feel, especially if it is somebody that you're wanting back, or you've just come out of a relationship and you're wanting love, or it can be if you are in a relationship that seems to have gone a bit pear-shaped, okay? Let's just clarify another one with this. I wanted me to do that. Then things will shift. There is going to be movement, even though you're not seeing it. Perhaps you're feeling frustrated. You're in that lower energy anyway. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So your second chakra is your sacral chakra, okay, which is your emotions. So perhaps for some of you, yeah, bring in the loving energy and try to get out of the resentful, hurtful energy, okay? The reason why is that everything around us, other people, everything, solid matter, animals or whatever, all operate on a frequency. We're all, when you break us all down, we are just, you know, energy. We're on a quantum level. So everything that you want has a frequency. Just like if you have a radio on, you're listening to a station that you don't like, you either turn it off or you tune into another station. You don't smash the radio up just because you don't like what you're listening to. You tune into another frequency. So this is what Spirit is saying to you here. What you want, you can have. There is movement, even though you can't see it. You're going to have your new start, new beginning. But are you giving this loving energy, or are you in repelling mode that is in this energy where your emotions are all over the place? So that's why Spirit is saying, if you can balance those emotions and bring in loving energy, because loving energy attracts things to you, it doesn't repel. Okay, resentment, hatred, jealousy, heartache, okay, are all in a lower energy, which keeps away what you want. All you're going to do is attract the same energy, the same lack energy, is what Spirit is trying to say to you here. Let's bring in some more. Yeah, just have fun. Okay, just have fun in your day, following what your heart is telling you. Your heart knows if a connection is there with somebody. Your heart knows whether it's worth keeping a relationship on. Your heart knows if you're wanting love, if you're ready for love. You feel different in your energy. You're in an attracting energy, not in a repelling energy. For those of you who want to enter into the love reading giveaway that I will be doing on the 1st of June 2022, as we're in May and as it's May Day today, just leave the comment May Day in the comments section below, my lovelies, and good luck. Let's put that away. Again, quite funny because I put the cards down the wrong way and they are drawing me to these here. Okay, 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 okay. Extra bonus. Okay, so they're carrying on what they're saying here. With this card, they're saying the Ace of Cups. You know, are you going to let your emotions overflow and overtake you, or are you going to have your happiness that you want? You're celebrating your cup of love. So here they're saying, you know, are you just going to curl up in a ball and keep guarding your heart and being stuck with these swords? Okay, swords are your mental thoughts, so curled up in a ball just in your head, okay, and ignoring what your heart is telling you here. Spirit is saying, you know, believe. Children believe. He's got all this energy coming out of his heart. There are the two hands making the heart symbol here. Like that. Two hands together making that heart symbol. There's a pig flying by. He believes that pigs can fly. He believes that he can fly. He's believing in what his heart is telling him. You know, you as well, you're this child, believe in what you want, take that leap of faith. If you want your new start and new beginning, which we've got here, then don't turn your back on it, focusing on the old story all the time. Take that leap of faith and trust in what you're feeling in your heart. Again, having that joy, having fun. Not sitting around moping, curled up in a ball, not eating, not sleeping, letting somebody else make you feel like total crap. Okay, you are in full control. Your thoughts do not control you. You can control your thoughts. It depends what frequency you are deciding to tune into. So are you going to listen to those thoughts in your head, which is like a radio playing all day long from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed? You are having thoughts about your life in general, other people, you're having inner conversations. All those thoughts, think of them like a radio station that you're listening to. If you don't like what you're listening to, what you're hearing, change the story, change the channel, tune into the frequency which has what you want in it. Okay, here, the Wheel of Fortune with the dice around your neck. You are in control of your destiny. Spirit is saying, we're not. You are. Here, death and rebirth. What is it you're seeing in your head? What is the future like that you want? Bring that loving energy into the connection, or in loving energy, even if you don't have anybody in mind but you're wanting a partner. Bring in loving energy. This energy of heartache and being all over the place is not the energy that's doing you any good. Okay, yeah, exactly. You're just sat there pouring your emotions away going, well, fuck my life, basically. Okay, nothing's working out for me because you're stuck in that energy, Spirit is telling you here. Right, okay, let's carry on. Self-love, exactly. A lot of us wallow in blaming everybody else. Yes, but they did this and they said that and they did this and that's what's happened and this is never going to change. I need this to all change before I feel better. But again, you're just stuck. Okay, you're stuck in the old energy. And how can the new come in if you're stuck in that energy, Spirit is telling you here? So knowing that you're good enough, knowing that you're worthy and deserving of everything that you want and the love that you want, knowing that you're beautiful, knowing that you are irresistible, you know, you're first best. You're not second best, you're not third best, you're first best. So for some of you that are really stuck in this energy and have been for a long time, and you're wondering why nothing is changing, Spirit is saying, do you want this to keep drifting on and on and on? Now is the perfect time to get this movement in your life by focusing on the fun energy, the loving energy. We had the angel of love somewhere, and the believing energy, so that what you want can come forward, so that you can have this movement here. Okay. You can have the commitment from somebody that you want, somebody that you've got in mind, the relationship that you're in at the moment that may be going pear-shaped, okay, and in love in general. You're the only one stopping you, Spirit is saying. It really is. And I've proved this a million times with working with Spirit and the spiritual laws. And that's why I am a personal mentor, because I help people to shift their mindset from the old story and only tune into the new story. That's when they see the changes. So if you're stuck in the old story has to go, because you will not see the changes you want. It will just take longer and longer and longer. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful of spirit to shine. And we've had that with these two cards. Having fun. Having fun in your life and not feeling stuck. Stuck energy is a state that you are choosing to dwell in every day. You're sitting yourself on the naughty step, Spirit is telling you here. So to recapture romance and love, then allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, and do it now. Okay, now is the month. If for those of you that feel stuck, nothing seems to have been shifting for ages in your life, you then take a good look at the story that you are telling yourself in your head every day. When you think about yourself, what story do you have? That you're amazing, that you're beautiful, that you can have whatever you want, that you're first best, that you're always chosen, or the complete opposite? When you think about love, what is it you're thinking? You never get love, relationships never last, it always goes in the cycle, etc., etc. When you think about a particular person, they don't love me, they're being horrible to me, they don't appreciate me, they don't value me. Change the story. They love me, they appreciate me, they value me, I'm a priority in their life. Okay? Change the story. Here, the person is harvesting. The seeds that you're sowing is what you're going to see the harvest of. So if you're sowing seeds that are not what you want, you're only going to be harvesting the lack energy. Sow the seeds for what you want, my lovelies, okay? You're just stuck. This person is stood here with a key. Which door are you going to choose to go in? Are you just going to say stuck? Or are you going to make an effort within your thoughts? Remember, your thoughts do not control you. You can control your thoughts. Okay, you can watch what you're thinking. You can shift your thoughts to an opposite. And, you know, see movement in your life. Here is what Spirit is telling you here. I will leave this with you. Have a wonderful month. Love and light. For my lovelies who chose the pink bird, pile number 2, let's have a look at your message for you. Okay, let's move him out of the way. So, for some of you, you may have already, or you may be going to, okay? Do a lot of thinking here. You may have already been doing a lot of thinking or reflecting here. The owl signifies you either now being wiser, or you need to be learning something to be wiser, okay? Having that wisdom, having that knowledge, reflecting. Now, it may be that somebody is also doing the same about you. If you are in a connection, whether you're in contact or no contact, you're still connected to this person. Okay, so they may be reflecting as well as you reflecting. So with the mushrooms, what do mushrooms do? They grow in the dark. So it may be that you are not seeing any movement yet, okay, or that you feel like nothing's changing. It may be that your person is in no contact with you, but they're shielding you from something that they need to sort out in their life, and they're trying to protect you. That can come out for that as well. So we have the leaving card here and the world card. So perhaps for some of you, you are wise to a situation. You've learnt a lesson. You've really reflected, and perhaps you are now ready to walk away from things that are not serving you. Even if it's not that connection, it can be just the old story that's going round in your head. If you want to know what I mean more about that, I did go into more detail about the old story and why you're not seeing any changes if you're in the old story when I did pile number 1s. Okay, now again, it may be this person who's you're thinking about has done their reflection, and you know, although you're not seeing movement at the moment, they are walking away from wherever they are in order to be with you. Okay, but you know, really focus on what you want, making sure that you are putting yourself on your pedestal as well. Okay, making sure that you are the winner, you are first best, you are the first prize. On this card, the Devil card is your lower energies. And she's handcuffed on top of the Devil here. Are you just keeping yourself stuck because you are just thinking, well, this is how it is? This person did this or that, or this is what's going on in our relationship at the moment. If you're in contact with somebody and you're getting the behavior that you don't want, or you're wanting love, but you know, oh, well, it never works out for me. Perhaps I'm not good enough. Perhaps I'm not pretty enough, or whatever here. Okay, so what energy are you stuck in? What energy are you handcuffing yourself to and keeping yourself stuck? What is your heart telling you? It's usually your heart is pure. It knows what it wants, your intuition, but we come in with these negative devil thoughts, our ego, the jealous mind, the mind that's trying to protect you from being hurt again, which is fine because obviously we need protecting. But sometimes, you know, when you've been hurt or when things don't work out for you, we tend to be drawn back to those feelings rather than pushing through them and following what our heart says. So many of us give up on our heart's desires because we let our thoughts overtake what we truly want. Your heart is your true sat-nav. If you desire something or someone, it's already done. Creation is done. You just need to tune into the frequency that it's on instead of tuning in the frequency that it's not on. Okay, so where you focus your energy, your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word is what you're going to keep in place. That's stuck energy. So let's carry on. Valuing yourself more, for you, knowing that you are beautiful, knowing that you are first best, knowing that you are good enough. Also, what's going to bring you that passion again in your life? People can't give you what you're missing in yourself. They can only enhance your life. They can't make everything better because it's not their job. Okay, so that's why it's short-lived. So many people rely on somebody else as their drug, which then becomes their fix. But then when it's gone or it breaks down, we come back to that horrible energy that we go into because we've relied on that person, or we've been used to that beautiful feeling and now it's been snatched away. But when you are focused on yourself and you love and respect yourself, you become more stable and secure in your life. This is why I'm a mindset coach, a personal mentor, because I help people shift from the stuck energy and the old story into the new so that they can bring in what they want. Also, for you as well, if it's, where you've been thinking about somebody and they're thinking about you, then, they think you're beautiful, they're passionate about you, whether you're male or female. Again, you may be in no contact, but this person does love you. But again, the magician, you're the magician. If you want things to be creative and beneficial, then what frequency are you operating out of? This devil energy where you just feel stuck, or one where you know you're good enough and you're following what your heart is telling you and not what your ego is telling you? Door to value, again, valuing yourself. Your person values you, but do you value yourself? Do you tend to self-sabotage, is what they're saying? Do you put yourself down? Do you go towards the negative thoughts, the devil thoughts, rather than the thoughts of what your heart is telling you, because you feel that you can't have that? Perhaps you need to do meditating or just rest and rejuvenate, regrow. Okay, focusing on what your heart is truly saying, putting yourself on your pedestal, knowing that you're good enough, leaving the old. Okay, again, a card of intuition there. So before we move on, just quickly, for those of you who do want to be entered into the free love reading giveaway, then if you drop a comment saying May Day, it's May the 1st today, so let's go with May Day. I will be doing the draw on the 1st of June 2022. Good luck. So let's carry on. Having fun. Just have fun. This energy is not fun. It's just making you feel left out in the cold, or that you're in a lack energy. Nobody loves me. Everything's going wrong. Am I ever going to find love? Yeah, feeling alone. Okay, feeling that you're on your own, that you're not going to get what you want. All you're doing is putting pressure on yourself. Getting stuck in that better the devil you know energy, because your old thoughts are familiar thoughts. You want the passion in your heart, but your thoughts that are the old story are familiar and we tend to clutch to them. But if the old story is still there, how can the new come in? Yes, fight those thoughts off. Ace, new starts, new beginnings. The victory wreath, you can have your victory and success. The swords, your mental thoughts, but we need to fight off those devil thoughts here, those negative energy thoughts that is keeping away what we want and just attracting the same lower vibrational energy. Okay, we get something, but we go back to the old story and it falls apart again. We're self-sabotaging. Okay, so take action in your thoughts here. Taking that action in your thoughts and letting the past go. Not sat there dwelling in the Five of Cups energy, crying over the spilt cups, the emotions that are not serving you. In the tree, behind are 2 cups, the cups of love. There's clocks in the tree. Are you focusing on time and placing urgency on time? Time is an illusion. You're keeping track of time. Focus on the future that you want with positive energy, and you will see the shift. You will go into a new cycle. You have to. Okay, but if you're just hanging around like this hangman, he could reach up and untie his feet, but he's choosing not to. He's just waiting for others to do it. So he's just stuck, sitting there going, I'm bored. Nothing's moving, nothing's changing. But you're the magician. It's up to you to change your story within. All you're doing is keeping yourself shut out in the cold, and we have had that here. Okay, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you, my lovelies. Leave them all behind. They're not doing you any good. The old story is not helping you to go forward. Abundance. You can have everything that you want in your life. Love, money, success, relationships with family, friends, whatever it is you want is all in your arms. Okay, it's all down to you. You can have whatever you want, but we tend to think it's everybody else's job. It's down to everybody else, and we blame everybody else's doorsteps sometimes, but not our own. We don't look at the story that we've got going around in our head all day long, because it's those stories in your head that you're chattering away to in your head all day long, tuning into, is what is getting pushed out, and you're seeing it reflected back. Are you looking at something on the horizon? Well, one day this might change. One day this might happen. One day my person might come back. There is only now in time and space. You're keeping the past in place. You're looking to the future, so you're keeping it pushed away from you. Okay, think of what you want as if you have it now. Because whether it is a specific person you've got in mind, whether it is your things have gone pear-shaped in an existing relationship, or whether you're wanting new love, somebody is wanting to come in, but your energy is not lining up, letting them in. Because you're in that lack energy. With this card, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow your heart to feel that joy, feeling that fun, feeling good about yourself. That's what's going to bring you more of what you're wanting, not what you don't want. What you focus your energy on grows. So if you're focusing on everything that you don't want in the old story, then you're stuck. You're handcuffed to that devil, stuck. Focus on what you do want as if you already have it. Okay, what do we have here? The tower. Yes, you're just got the drawbridge up. You're just stuck in your tower, where you could be putting down roots and letting things grow between you and somebody here. So bringing in loving thoughts, loving energy. Again, I explain more in number ones. And you know, instead of this stuck energy, I don't have this, they don't want this. This is what's happened, and you're giving all your energy to the old story. I will leave this with you. Have a lovely month, love and light. For my lovelies who chose the yellow bird, let's have a look at your reading for the month of May. Okay. So we got two cards that are talking about, well, two that are saying to free yourself, and two that are saying a new start, a new chapter, and what you need to do. So I'm going to put those together actually, because these are tying in with these. So I'm going to read them a bit backwards. They're drawing me to different ones here. So for those of you that are feeling like this lady here, whether you're male or female, caught up in your emotions, feeling like you're wanting to scream like this head at the big top here, you know, a big scream. This is doing my head in, my emotions all over the place. You know, I'm just not getting what I want here. Then what lessons can you take away from this? What can you learn from feeling like this? You know, are your old emotions just keeping you stuck? Are you playing them over and over again in your head like Groundhog Day? Every day you're waking up and you're thinking about a certain person or love or yourself or relationships, and you're just going back into the old story and playing it like an old broken record. So the new can't come in because you're so focused in your energy on the old story. So Spirit is saying, in order to move into the new cycle and to see the changes that you want, the Death card, the end of the old, beginning of the new, major changes coming in, this person is liberated, is free. And here, free, you've come out of that cocoon and you're now a beautiful butterfly. You're free to fly wherever you want. You're not just stuck. Okay. Then if you can free yourself from the emotions that are not serving you and the thoughts that you're having that's just so focused on the old story or the current situation, and you're giving all of that energy and you're merrily keeping it alight like this candle, you're not focusing your energy in the right way. Okay, so Spirit is saying you can have your new start and new beginning, but you need to free yourself in order to see the changes and move forward in your life into what you do want to be seeing by changing your emotions and what lessons you've learnt from feeling like this, feeling like sorrow or heartache or resentment or anger or frustration or just feeling miserable for some of you. So let's carry on. What is the future that you want? The Star card. Seeing the future how you want it to be. Getting excited. Feeling positive. So that new people can come towards you, or you can have a new start in an existing connection, whether you're in no contact or in contact, allowing your energy to shift from the stuck energy into the energy that brings in what you're wanting here. Being strong, having that strength and courage and confidence to go forward. Because you're on this journey. For some of you, you're nearing the end. Okay, you're nearing the signpost where you've been on this journey with no signposts, but now you're getting to the point where things are becoming clearer. Again, you know, what have you learnt from this? For those of you who want to enter into the free love reading giveaway, which I will be doing on the 1st of June 2022, that I will be drawing the winner on the 1st of June 2022, leave a comment in the comment section saying May Day. May Day. It's May the 1st today, so let's have May Day as our slogan for the month. Having fun in that beautiful sunshine. Look how she's got her arms open. Receiving mode. She's in receiving mode, receiving what she wants. A bit like here as well. Okay, both got their arms over, feeling free, feeling happier, feeling that sense of relief, feeling joy, feeling happiness, being positive, so that you're shifting your energy to the frequency of the thing that you want. Everything operates on a frequency. Science has proved this. Einstein proved this. Okay, it's all on a quantum energy field or level, sorry. So when you're tuned into the wrong frequency, because you're in the old story and it's just doing your head in, Okay, in order to move forward, you have to shift your frequency and your energy. Oops, don't want to carry on with this. Again, that Seven of Cups. It's your choice which energy you, or feelings or emotions you choose to pick every morning. Okay, he's going to these cups. Oh, shall I pick sorrow today? Shall I pick, gonna sit here and cry all day? I'm gonna mooch around today. You know, you're not gonna feel like a happy bunny every single day. Okay, but the majority of the time, what emotions are you choosing to dwell in and sit there doing your head in? Have that confidence, strength and courage to move forward. You know, getting that balance here. Be impatient, not worrying about the time. You're putting that time. The more you worry about the time, the more you're keeping things away from you. Okay, bringing in that loving energy, the Two of Cups energy of, you know, loving energy. Even if you don't have a particular person in mind, but you're wanting a relationship, then bringing loving energy in. You would be feeling different if you knew that somebody was interested in you or whatever. Okay, there could be a million things. You're the magician. Okay, if you want things to be creative and beneficial in your life, Spirit is saying, well, you're the magician. You've got all the tools. You've got the sword, your mental thoughts. Only you can, you know, fight off those negative thoughts that you're having in the old story. You've got the cups where your emotions are, good emotions or bad emotions. You've got the pentacles, the security, emotional security, financial security. You've got the wands, what you desire, what you're passionate about. What you desire desires you anyway. What you want is already done. It's already there. It exists on a frequency that's already there. What you're doing is lining your frequency up by, okay, so if I had what I wanted, if I had this loving relationship, how would I be feeling? What would I be thinking? What would I be doing? What would I be hearing? Who would I be touching? Okay, instead of being on the lack energy, you've got all the tools. Instead of pinning yourself down with your ego. Yes, but I don't think I can have this, or this is what's happening at the moment, or somebody's told me that I can't have them, or they've told me they're not interested, or whatever it is. You're the one pinning yourself down with those thoughts. Spirit is telling you here, my lovelies. You're the creator. You're writing your script. You're writing your script of your movie or your life, and you're writing the characters in it. This is why I do personal mentoring, you know, a mindset coach, because I'm helping people to shift their energies from the lack energy and the old story energy and focusing on the current circumstances, which you're merrily giving your energy to, and you're keeping it in place. Just like keeping this candle lit. Your energy is like, you know, a light to this flame. You're setting fire to it. You're making it lit. So your energy, if you're focusing on the old energy, what you focus on grows. So everything that you don't want, you're merrily keeping in place. Spirit is saying focus on what you do want so that you can have what you want. Okay? You're the creator here. Sometimes we do have to take extremes and step out of our comfort zone because we're so used to the old story, the familiar old story, like an old pair of slippers. High honor, you know, holding yourself in high honor, loving yourself, approving of yourself, knowing that you're good enough and worthy enough and deserving enough, knowing that you're beautiful. Okay, we tend to put ourselves down. Then you can have your beautiful relationships that you want and feeling a lot more peaceful as well. Things being peaceful with the doves. Soulmate. There's a soulmate, whether you're in a connection and you are in no contact or in contact, or you're wanting somebody Shift your energy, Spirit is saying, and your old emotions and thoughts that are not serving you, shift, and you will attract more to you, your soulmate, and the Two of Cups here, and this offer of love here. Home. There's 2 cups on the table here. You and somebody can have the relationship you want and make it long term. Okay? Free yourself again. We end on another liberation card when we had the 2 freedom cards at the beginning. Free yourself from the shackles that are holding you back so that you and your person, whether somebody you know already or somebody you don't, coming into your life, and the 2 of you riding off into the sunset to set up home together and have the beautiful love that you want. Only you can do it. They can't do it for you. Nobody else can do it for you, my lovelies, because you are the person writing your script. Whatever you're putting out there, the universe is neutral. It's not here with a hidden agenda. You're the one thinking there is, or you're the one keeping stuck. Shift is what Spirit is telling you here. I will leave this with you. Love and light.